But me and Caleb were walking out, and this girl was like, she's like, "Yo, guys were hilarious." She told me, "You were my favorite." So I came to see my friend. He sucked. We just were laughing, bro. We laughed for like 5 minutes. Me and Caleb, dog.
Yeah. That's so funny.
Shit.
That's some funny shit. And we're live. There we go. We're live.
Yo. Hey, what's up, everybody? We're back. FiendCity Podcast, episode 21, 22. I'm always an episode behind. Y'all should know by now. But we're moving along. It's Sunday. We're chilling with my boy Young Ani.
What's up?
Use Me Studios. You know what time it is. We've had a busy week. This is one of the wildest weeks I've had. So we are going to get into it. Got a lot to talk about. Got a lot coming up. It's going to be a good one, y'all. Hope you had a good weekend. Once again, we appreciate all the support, all the listeners, everybody that tunes in. You know, when I'm downtown once in a while, someone will, say that they listen to the pod and catch me off guard. I always appreciate the support wherever it comes from. Yeah. So thank y'all for listening and supporting, man. We're moving through this. We're getting in the double digits, the 22s.
Working hard. Got some people working hard on the abq.com or abqcomedy.com.
Finally, we got our website back up for Albuquerque Comedy.
Everything's up there, dude. Not just open mics, our podcast.
That's beautiful to hear.
So it's everything up there.
It's beautiful to hear.
I'll bring it up too. Watch.
Since there's no comedy clubs or any way to like just immediately find comedy in Albuquerque, that is the best way. So if y'all are looking for shows, podcasts, anything like that, shout it out one more time, Young Ani.
AlbuquerqueComedy.com.
AlbuquerqueComedy.com. And thank you. Is that Kate running that?
Yeah, Kate.
So shout out to Kate for running this. Look at this, man. This is so cool. They got all these pictures of the comedians. They got all of our shows. It really is showing you what's going on here in the city.
Yeah, everything's on there.
And you know what? I'm going to add one more on there. I'm going to tell Kate I actually just added a new show. They started an open mic at a new coffee shop on a Sunday morning. They did it for the first time, and it was mostly just musicians, but they want some comics to come out. So
where's it at?
So that'll be Remedy Coffee Shop, Sunday, March 26th. Okay. We'll say it again in the dates, but that's a new thing popping off. It's gonna be sick. But yeah, shout out to Kay. Look at AlbuquerqueComedy.com. We finally have a place for everybody to find shows, find our podcast, just be a little bit more connected to the Albuquerque comedy scene in general.
Yeah.
Yes.
So tell us, you were out of town, right?
Oh, gosh. This has been one of the wildest weeks. So last time I saw you, we all were with Steph. What was that, 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
I just got back from Colorado Springs. That was a really fun trip. And then this week happened to be probably one of the wildest weeks I've had of comedy, man. Like, I'm trying to recap. We'll start just basically with the start of the week. Founders was a great mic. Juno was another great mic. So if y'all guys are missing the shows, we have mics all week. So Founders is basically like a show. That's the speakeasy. It's an open mic, always a fun one. And Juno is probably one of the better open mics too. That's on Tuesday night. Juno Brewery, hosted by Royal. And that one's great because it's in a different room. Yeah. I've had a great set, and it really set me up for Wednesday night show. So I opened for Jerry Garcia at Revel.
Yeah.
Dude, I was so excited about this. First big Latino comic I've gotten to open for. And as a Latino comic myself, even though that's not like fully my style of comedy, it really meant a lot to have that first big Latino name to work with and also get the respect from. Dude was super cool. So shout out Jerry. Great working with you, man. It was really cool talking with you and gave me some great advice, bro. Told me kind of where I should go from this path of being 5 years into comedy heading forward. Listened to my set, gave me some really kind words after, showed me some love. And dude murdered for almost an hour.
Nice.
At Revel. He did a great set. He has a couple of jokes that I really like. And even though he is like a Latino comic, his joke structure and his premises and stuff are stuff that everyone could relate to. So that's what I really liked as well. So shout out. The El Paso homies came through, Julian, and I forget the other homie's name, but really, really good dudes. I like Julian a lot. Really cool El Paso dude. I feel like our Albuquerque and our El Paso scene are really connected on being only a few hours away. Similar town as far as like the Latino culture in a way. So I really shout out to El Paso dudes. Y'all are the homies. Yeah, so dude, Jerry Garcia Wednesday, a really cool dude. Got his info. Hopefully we'll connect with him in the future. And then Thursday, bro, out of nowhere, got tickets to Kevin Hart. I was like super surprised. Someone took me to the show. I was taken away, man.
Where were you at?
We were right in the middle. So like the middle. So like middle of the stage, middle of the audience. It was packed. One of the biggest lines I've ever seen. This is some real shit. Let me get into some real shit with you. This is when you need to check your ego. Is when you're as I was waiting in line and I was kind of bummed that no one recognized me. And that's when you do. I'm like, y'all come out. Kevin Hart sold out, but never come to local comedy shows. I did get recognized a little bit. So it's just so funny. Like, check your ego. I'm like, I should be opening here, but nah, it was dope. His crew opened up and killed it. He had 3 openers, a host, 2 openers, and then Kevin came out, all new material. Did an hour, I would say 50 minutes to an hour.
Did he have like visuals and stuff?
No visuals.
No visuals.
No visuals. No visuals. He had, actually, now that I think about it, but he had a really good set, bro. His premises are a little different than some of his last specials. Okay. He still had a good joke about his dad, a new joke about his dad getting older, but then a lot of his premises weren't really like as much family stuff as in the past. Okay. So I dig that. And then what was that? Was a Thursday night, and then Friday night I saw you at the Guild. Another great show at the Guild. Yeah.
March 5th.
Dude, I was, shout out to Alex G. I know he's a little
so he was at the Lizard Tail tonight. That's fun.
Okay. That's
what's so crazy though. Like, he was making people laugh. That's what's so crazy how that works.
It's so wild, dude. Yeah, so the show was great. I had a blast, bro. I hung out with Tyler and Caleb for a little bit before the show. And Caleb pulled up just with some good energy, and it got me going right away. And we just told each other, I was like, bro, I'm feeling it tonight. And he's like, me too. And he opened up, killed it opening up. I went towards the end because there was, I went towards the end because there was only Jess Wood after me. But, dude, I had one of the most fun sets I've had. I mean, like I said, I had a blast all week on stage. But Friday was the way to cap it off because I just was feeling it, bro. And it was one of the funnest times I've had in a really long time. I know I say that every podcast, but just goes to show you how much we love being on stage, for real.
Yeah, you never know when the night's going to be the best, which is almost every other time.
Exactly.
Because it's so cool.
So, yeah, that was a great show with the Guild. I really, dude, I was just feeling it that time. I'm not going to say who, but me and Caleb were walking out, and this girl was like, she's like, y'all guys were hilarious. She told me, so you were my favorite. So I came to see my friend. He sucked. We just were laughing, bro. We laughed for like 5 minutes, me and Caleb, dog. Yeah.
That's so funny. Shit. That's some funny shit.
And then, so like I said, shows all week. Open for Jerry Garcia. Saw Kevin Hart. And then last night, saw Joe Coy, which is like the craziest week of Albuquerque comedy to have that many like headliners come through.
Yeah, big names.
And when I saw Joe Coy's audience, man, I wish that's the one. I was like, I mean, even for Kevin's, but I was like, I would murder this audience. Like, and I never like fully just come out and say that, but I was confident. Like, I told my pops, I was like, gosh, if I just had 5 minutes to go off, but we'll get there, bro. It's close. Yeah. I've opened for some big names before, but I've never done an audience over 450. So to see those like 1,000 to 1,500 audiences, and just knowing, like, I know it's a whole different beast, but I'm really excited to get that level for sure.
That's gonna be sick.
For sure. So time will tell. Like I said, March 22nd. It's 5 years of me doing comedy. I'm really
So are you serious about this thing we were talking about in there?
Yeah, let's get into it in a second. Let's not bring it up yet, but we will, because I am kind of serious. I do want to do something like this. March 22nd, bro. So I really need to figure out the priorities of this comedy thing. I feel like by the end of this year, I need to be on the road a significant amount. I'd either like to be opening for someone or working more for the agencies that I'm under. I really want to step. This is an example of what makes it hard. I could be booked every week in another city, but the travel fee, me driving out there myself, putting myself up, paying for food, and not working, it's just impossible to make. We'll make $40 a show, but the money it takes me to drive out there or fly out there, if I have to get a hotel, if I
eat anything,
we're spending $500 to $1,000 to go do comedy. So we're spending money to go do what we love in our job, and is the sacrifice that we need to make. But finding that balance is hard. And for example, when the dates coming up, I got Denver coming up the 18th and 19th. I was going to go out there the 15th through the 19th, but I just can't take off enough days of work. I'd have to miss 3 days of work. I'd be out there for 4 more days, and I'm just like, man, I don't want to stretch myself that thin coming home and then having to catch up that hard. So that's the hard part is like, okay, I could be doing more days on the road, but then I'm spending that much more money. So right now, figuring that out is the toughest balance. Okay. Definitely. So this year's all about bringing in other avenues of income, trying to get some more merch going. I'm trying to think of a bunch of things, probably. I was even thinking about maybe getting my personal training certificate.
What?
Yeah, I think I've been thinking about it for a while. I started thinking about it in 2020 when everybody was like looking at other ways of making money. But even if I had like, you know, I love lifting weights. Health and fitness is like a huge part of my life. My pops was a legit bodybuilder. I've been getting trained under coaches for over 2 years now myself. And I really like helping people out. So I figured if I had 5 or 10 clients a month that I just even did over the phone, that's X amount of extra income a month there, right there.
And I think even if you brought something to the table, something different, like more of a comedic value to it too.
Exactly. Like, and not only that, I was also thinking of like kind of, you know, maybe targeting comedians that are looking for a healthier way to live. Because, bro, the road is so hard to live healthy on. And then the longer you do the road, eat shitty, sleep shitty, then you're performing shitty. So if you could, you know, they always say you look good, you feel good, you perform good. And I really believe that. So I really want to maybe step into that realm this year. And that's something I could be making money when I'm on the road. Yeah. So that's what I thought about. So that's where my mind's going right now.
OnlyFans as well. I know you're talking about something.
You know
like
what,
that.
dude? If we, no.
Building Legos.
Oh, I know. I told, because Angel had a bunch of Legos.
No, I know. You do. Fuck you.
Okay, yeah. Like, they're not going to believe that. Like, they're going to, like, anybody that knows us is going to believe that. No, Zach's the one with Legos. I don't fuck with Legos.
I don't. Who are you? You seen me?
Oh shit! I told Audie, I was like, "Yo, you should just build those Lego sets naked and do an OnlyFans and kill it, bro."
Everyone else is doing.
And I was like laughing about how, you know, I was like, "What I would do? Like, what would be a weird like OnlyFans that?" I figure like, what are ladies into? Like, that's the biggest thing, right? Wine nights, charcuterie boards. I figured if I made a charcuterie board just butt naked, oh, the cheese, oh, almonds. How does this look, ladies?
To the left,
not fully nude. It covers.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? We might be onto something. We might be able to quit our day jobs.
We might be able to.
Yeah. So, watch out. And I know I'm not saying charcuterie board, right? I don't even know how to say it. I say
charcuterie board.
It's like I say 18% of words wrong. It's just facts. I can't say charcuterie. I can't say pumpkin. I can't say kombucha. None of the words I say are right. I say pumpkin. And either way.
We'll see. Watch. I'll be like, how to say
charcuterie. Yeah, so me and Angel are looking for those fucking ways to make money so we could get out and do some comedy some more. That's really the goal. I love staying busy in Albuquerque, New Mexico with shows. I really do. I feel like getting good at comedy in this city has not only grown thick skin, but it makes it so you could get laughs anywhere, man. Like, we perform at shows all the time where people aren't even there for a comedy show. They don't even know there's a comedy show.
Yeah, they're like, where's the charcuterie board?
Why is there a naked guy making a charcuterie board in front of a microphone? And that's half my act. If you guys haven't seen my closer, that's my new closer. So, but no, it's like it builds thick skin. So when you go to clubs or when you go to places where people buy tickets and they're facing you, paying attention, ready to laugh, it's over after that.
Yeah,
it's over after that, bad boy. So I really
I want to hear this word. I really want to hear this.
All right, but this is how you
charcuterie.
I said it wrong.
Right.
I said charcuterie.
Charcuterie.
I said charcuterie, and it's
charcuterie.
Charcuterie.
And I'm a fool. And that's the segment. This is the new segment we do every day called Zach Can't Say Words. And
we're trying to learn the right words.
Every episode we're gonna be one word where I just fully mispronounce.
I ended up finding a few things we could look at here in a bit too, but there's this one thing where it's called random YouTube comments.
Oh, I fuck with that.
So
cool.
So what's gonna happen is that it literally pulls up a random YouTube comment, but you don't get to see the video or anything.
Okay.
And you are gonna have to guess what that comment is from what video.
Okay. Yeah, so we have a couple segments we're gonna do. We're gonna get into our dates. Angel's gonna do our YouTube comment segment, and then we're also gonna bring back our Cards of Humanity, where we're gonna pull 3 Cards of Humanity. Angel has like the mega set, the multiverse set. Yeah. So we're gonna just bust out 3 and then kind of see where that takes us to. So yeah, let's go to dates first. Bring up my last picture. I did add some stuff, and some stuff has canceled off.
I do have that up as we speak.
Sweet. All right, guys. So this is coming out It'll probably come out late tonight, if not tomorrow. So it's March 6th, March 7th. We're Sunday night. And like I said, another busy week of shows. So March 11th, I got Salt Yard West. I know Josh is on that show. That's Don's Scary Show. Not a flyer out right now, but I'm going to start promoting the shit out of it. So Salt Yard West, that is Friday, March 11th. And then I got a private event March 12th. This one's actually really different, bro. Ro sent me the flyer. We talked about this last podcast. No. This is a show. I know this one. I don't even know what to expect on this show. I'm not even like fully on the flyer. It looks
Shirts are coming off, dude.
Dude, there's something like for sure, dude. I'm gonna be under a house with my feet sticking out of like the Wicked Witch of the West Side, bro. I'm gonna be freaky at this show. So, but she sent me the flyer. The show is called the Imperial Sovereign Court, New Mexico Rain 28% Fire and Ice Ball. This is basically a bunch of drag and burlesque, and then me. Only comedian. Only comedian, dude. So
crazy.
I am
like
gonna have
the
to bring
host of
it.
Or are you doing?
No, I'm a performer. And some of these people just have wild names. I'm performing with Sativa Rico Stratton. Let me just. And of course, Tsunami Couture herself.
Yeah, Tsunami.
Yeah. It's just some wild ones. So Safari Angel, is that you? Yeah. Are you on the show? Right? Safari Angel's on the show.
I've been doing a lot more work.
Yeah. So this is, I don't even know what it's going to be. I think it's a private event. So we will definitely take some video and some pictures, and we'll show y'all how this goes, because this one's going to be a little fun. I actually don't mind performing in these wild shows, man, because their audiences are there for some shit, and they're there to get wild. So that's always going to be those are fun. When I headlined the owner of Sidewinder's birthday party, they were one of the most welcoming and fun audiences, bro. And same thing, like, shout out to D that runs the Frisky First Fridays at the Albuquerque Press Club. That's a mostly burlesque show as well, and they sprinkle in comedians. Fun ass shows. So that's March 12th. And then March 16th, I'm going to be judging over the roast battles along with 72 other comedians.
Dude, your boy's on that bad boy.
On hell, bro. Young Ani's going to fucking be roasting
I am
someone.
going to bring the heat like you have never seen, dude.
Oh, shit.
If you've ever known me.
Yeah.
Dude.
Angel's going to light someone up like Zazobra on March 16th.
Up.
He's about to be roasting fools.
I'm about to gold dust this shit.
Oh, yeah. I would love if you rocked a gold dust outfit. Like, came out as gold dust. It'd be so ill. It'd be so ill. So, yeah. So, and that's what I was going to say. I was going to be in Denver. I was going to leave the 15th because I really wanted to catch the new talent night at Comedy Works. Okay. But I'm just not going to be able to take off the days of work and afford to be out there for that long. But I'm not going to try to be bummed out about it. Still got the roast battles the 16th. And then I'm going to be in Denver the 18th and 19th. Friday, I got Denver Comedy Lounge, just doing a couple of quick sets. And then 19th is the big day. So this is going to be fun, bro. This is a little different. Me, Josh are heading out there along with New Mexico Underground MC, probably my favorite MC in New Mexico, Defy. And we're doing this show called Resonation. So I'll send you the flyer. I should have sent it to you earlier. This is the funny part. It's called Resonation. It's hosted by me and Josh. I'm the only person on the show who's not native. Just like on the drag show, I'm the only kid. Like, it's so funny, dude. Like, but you know what? Like I said this before, something about the Native and indigenous community has supported my comedy even more than the Latino community has. Yeah, they really do. They support the arts, even in the hip hop scene. They're really prevalent in the scene, bro. Like, something about the Native indigenous cultures really show up. So I'm honored to be a part of this show. That's and dope. With this cast of like amazing artists. There's Olivia Comachet, Res Coast Grizz, Autumn Everland, and Evan Montoya. A bunch of just different indigenous performers, all different styles of music. It should be a dope night, dog. Nice. And me and Josh are young Josh Fournier.
Josh Fournier.
I like Josh. I'm gonna start calling him that.
Josh.
So yeah, me and Josh are gonna be hosting. We're gonna open up with some comedy, but we're basically just gonna be hosting that beast, and it's gonna be a blast. So catch us in Denver, nice, 18th and 19th, and then the new show, just to start off, end off with dates. The new one we're gonna be doing is there's an open mic at Remedy Coffee Shop. You already know I love my coffee here in town. I'm at Castle, Humble, Zendo, Little Bear, like Cut Bow, I love our local coffee scene. Catalyst Coffee Truck. I think me and Ani might even branch off and start doing a separate little YouTube series where we go to some of these spots and just like have coffee and chat and do a little coffee day. But shout out to Remedy Coffee right off of Lomas. That's like where Lomas and Central meet at Rio Grande in that little area. And this is going to be an open mic and an art show. So last time I went, it was a bunch of different art vendors. And then they had an open mic, but it was mostly music and a bunch of different things like that. So I'm going to be hosting the next one. I'd love to see a couple comedians come out. I know it's early. It's Sunday, but it's a big gap of time. It's 11 to 2. So wake up after your Saturday
get
show.
Your ass up and
wake up and get a
coffee.
set in. Yeah, wake up and get a coffee and a set in and start Sunday the right way.
You never know who's going to be there, guys.
These shows are always fun, guys, because it's different shows than there's always going to be an audience, and it's going to be different people that come out to an open mic or your normal comedy shows.
Okay.
So that's March, and then just drop it right away. April 2nd, I will be hosting the New Mexico SE Award shows for the 4th time. That's our cannabis award show here in New Mexico. April 1st, cannabis goes legal. April 2nd, I'm hosting that beast. You think I am not going to smoke 17 joints and levitate to the show? I'm going to be levitating on stage like Chris Angel. I'm going to be so stoned, bro.
The smoke is just going to just push you up.
I'm going to take so many edibles. The stage is going to flip upside down. I'm going to be in Stranger Things in the upside down, and I'm going to be shouting out for 11. It's going to be wild.
It's going to be so
Wait
bad.
for it.
That's going to be sick.
So I forget that, bro. Rec Cannabis is less than a month away.
Yeah.
Do you think it's going to be dope? What do you think it's going to change? Do you think it's going to help our economy?
It should be pretty cool. Like the starting gun is always going to be a little rocky, getting everything going. But I feel like once it starts moving, it's going to be just like Denver, just like California or something.
Yeah, it's going to be dope, bro. Shout out to Mexico Friday getting some rec weed. That is ill. I'm hyped for our state.
Hell yeah.
I'm hyped for our state. So that's the dates. We got a bunch of stuff coming up this week. Come on out, y'all. It's my 5-year anniversary month. I would love to see you guys. Come support some shows. Ani, anything real quick you want to plug?
The only thing I got coming up is April 24th. I guess I'll be doing a show at Red Gorilla Studio.
Sick.
Yeah, there's going to be like a mix of hip hop and comedy. So
dope.
Got invited to that. I'll be doing something there. There's more information coming soon. So
fuck yeah. All right. Hell yeah. Check us out, guys. Thanks for the support. Young Ani, jump into our YouTube comment section.
All right. So this is a cool little website called Random YouTube Comment. All it's going to do is just going to show you a comment.
Okay.
You read it, and then I want you to kind of guess where what kind of video would this come from.
Okay. So you're going to read the comment. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Now we're talking. Way to go, Rajan? What is that? I'm going to say Rajon. I'm going to make it exotic.
Okay, Rajon. So what do you think this is a video to?
I feel like that's a chef's name. I feel like he's cooking something up. Rajon. Chef Rajon.
You think so?
Yeah, that's what I'm going to go. All right. I feel like it's way off. All right, here we go.
Let's find out.
Way to go, Rajon. Rajan. Rajon sounds like the worst Mortal Kombat character ever. Oh, all right, we got football. Rajon is Texan. I would never expect that. Take the audio off.
I gotcha.
Rajon. Damn, baby boy, get it.
What is going on? So that's
Put the whole team on his back. Rajon, I was wrong. But you know what? He was cooking up a touchdown, so was I right?
There you go, right?
Was I right? Because he was cooking up the sideline. I'll tell you that. Way to go, hot daddy.
Rajon Neal. This was actually in 2013.
Damn,
That's
boy.
crazy.
All right, let's do 2 more.
All right, let's see. Here's another one. Here's a random YouTube comment.
They love their robots. Oh, gosh.
What do you think this
Magnus 313. They love, they love their robots. First of all, I'm thinking of my mind went to the wrong thing. I was like, somebody's batteries died.
So when you see this right here at the bottom, that's the person.
That's the YouTube commenter.
Yeah.
Magnus 31. Shout out to Magnus 31337. They love their robots. You know what I want to see? I was thinking, because this video went viral, it was like those sick robots that were doing like parkour and like dancing and hitting backflips and shit.
Oh, the Boston Dynamic guys.
Yeah, dude. Like these robots are starting to go. I hate how it's like turning into iRobot, but why are you having them do like choreography?
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
why are they doing Thriller?
Exactly. Like they could kick your head off, but then also do the Thriller dance to like celebrate it. So disrespectful.
So what do you think this is a video to?
I think it's one of those crazy robots doing some shit.
Right, let's find out.
Let's see. Oh, I'm close.
You were close.
I'm close.
You're pretty much right.
This thing, oh yeah, this is like one of those Gen 1.
Fucking, what does it say right there?
That's BB1, bro.
There you go.
Yeah, that's little C-3PO's little sister right there, just struggling.
That's crazy.
Robots are gonna come up, bro. You're gonna watch out. We're gonna go to an open mic one day, and some robots just gonna show up. I am here for 5 minutes.
Funny bot. There's a South Park episode about a robot that does jokes better than comedians.
That is hilarious.
Fuck.
I was close. I'm gonna say I got that one.
All right. We got one more.
All right. Random YouTube comment.
Oh my god.
Ani's breathing like it's fucking Saturday evening at Sidewinders. What is going on, hot daddy?
Well, I don't know. Let's just see it.
Oh shit.
Please.
No, we're gonna go another one. We're gonna do another one. We're gonna go another one because I might have a stroke if we read this whole comment.
I might have a friend named Seb right now.
Yeah.
All right, here's a random other one.
This video is amazing. G. It's definitely just gonna be like what's that super famous Korean band like BTS or something? This video is amazing.
And then who's that?
Masaya White. Why this gap in the G's? I don't know. Let's see the video.
Let's find out what this video is too.
Hey, God, can you...
How many views does this guy have? I can't see. What does it say? This guy has 18 subscribers, but this video has 18,000 views.
This is just an example of people who just make the most wild shit on the internet. Just cultural appropriating, ghostwriting the whip.
Oh, man.
Gosh, dude. All right, we're gonna stop it right there. We can't keep going.
Oh man, we're gonna get sued by these guys.
Yeah,
these kids are totally
take that one out. That was a fucking wild one.
These kids are totally gonna just be a shit thrift shop parody, math edition. Well, let's just say these guys probably got an A in their class.
That's exactly what it is, dude.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is.
They did it for themselves. All right, let's do the whole Cards Against Humanity thing where you just take a few cards from here and see what you can come up
so
with.
we only did this once, guys, but we're going to try to do a little Cards of Humanity segment. And we try to do this kind of as like a comedic, like, kind of like, I don't know, something to kind of brush up, stay sharp, little like kind of comedic drill that we do. But this one, we're just going to see what we pull and see what comes up.
Yeah, let's see. Do you want to just pull it random or do you want me to give you one?
Give me one, Ani. All right, here we go. Cards of Human. Bam. All right. Angel handed me that big beefy baseball boys.
Is that you?
Those hot daddies. That was me, bro.
That's
I did.
you.
That is me for sure. I do look like I hit some home runs for sure. I'll knock it out of the park. Okay, so Denny's Grand Slams. Yo, growing up, that was the only sport I did play was like baseball, and I was so mediocre at it. Even though I was left-handed, so I played first base, but I was just like I was never good at conventional sports, bro. Didn't make the 7th grade basketball team. It wasn't until I got into like more unconventional shit, breaking, snowboarding, those kind of things, like weightlifting, shit that you do by yourself that doesn't need a team.
What do we got here?
Oh shit! Nipples the size of CDs. You know what?
Is that everybody in Albuquerque?
That is so funny. Angel has like the exclusive Cards of Humanity pack. This is like where you don't get the normal cards. That is so funny. Nipples the size of CD, bro. That is eccentric. CDs are big, bro.
Dude,
CDs are big.
Maybe getting away with a GameCube CD. Remember those?
Oh,
they were a little
like
bit small.
Disc. I'll take a mini disc, but bro, you're hitting me with that whole 13-track album on that CD nip. I don't know. I
keep finding cards about you, dude.
Yeah. So far, we got big beefy baseball boys and nipples the size of CDs. These are also two of the names that I picked to name my first special. So
yeah, keep vote now. See which one's the most hottest.
My first comedy special. We'll see. And you know what? This one is me. You know what? Angel, powerful thighs.
I think I have.
Powerful thighs, but I have the illest thighs in the game. Let's be honest. These things are like tree trunks, bro.
Everyone freaks out, man. You do a high kick, and I'm just like, Jesus Christ.
Oh, dude, I'm the ceratops, bro. I'm just coming out here, quad father. No, I do have some legs. That's so funny that you're pulling all these fucking cars. Powerful thighs. What do you think about that? You trying to get kicked by some girl that looks like Chun-Li with some big old legs?
Oh, dude, if you're not a cowgirl, I don't know what is. Dude, fuck yeah. I don't know. I'm so
there used to be this
right
video
there.
I saw one time with this chick like squishing watermelons with her thighs.
Dude, there's been, that's.
Is that your kind of lady? Would you be down for that?
I think she would break me, but I'm into that.
That might be your OnlyFans. Is girls squeezing you in between their thighs until you tap out.
Oh, man.
We're on to something, guys.
I'm trying to.
Angel's picking something nasty.
I'm trying to find stuff that's actually like related to you.
Angel's picking that nasty stuff.
Let's see. Tell us a little bit about this.
All right. There's our last one for today's Cards of Humanity. Angel's getting nasty. Oh shit! How amazing it is to be on mushrooms. Yo, this is a fun one. Fuck. I actually just microdosed for the first time like ever a couple times recently.
Okay.
And I actually microdosed a little bit before the guild, so it might have been why I was so loosey goosey. But I've definitely said I've had the best times on mushrooms and the scariest times on mushrooms. I've tripped like. First time I ever took mushrooms, I was 15 years old, and I took 5 grams by myself.
Holy shit!
It was my uncle gave them to me. He paid me with mushrooms for doing like housework. He's like, here, eat them slow.
Oh,
that's the only thing he saw, bro. I saw everything that night. I saw
little
full
elves.
vision. Oh, dude, it started off, and I like blew out this like smoke, like this hit of some smoke from my bong, and it turned into a full pirate ship.
You mean smoke from your bong? Did it look like this? Is that what it was like?
That was like what my first mushroom trip looked like, basically right there. And it went full like Lord of the Rings and turned into a pirate ship. And I was like, oh shit! And I just saw full visuals that night. Like the balls in my lava lamp were rolling around like little baby fetuses.
Oh man!
I had one of those like lights from Spencer's that was like the electric light that when you would touch it, the electricity would go to your fingers. Remember those?
Nice.
I remember touching it, and I would look at the electricity on my finger, and it looked like little stick figures dancing around. I still remember all this stuff like vividly. The part that messed me up though, and they always say, "Don't look at yourself in the mirror." Oh, and dude, that's some real shit. So I went in the restroom, and I was like using the restroom. And I looked to the side, and I just saw my chest go like this. It was up here, and it went, and it like sunk into like the floor. And I slammed my hands on, like I put my hands on the counter, and went, and looked at myself, and immediately saw myself age into like an old man, like 90-year-old man. I like snapped out of it, and I was like, oh, this is intense. I remember having to even call my uncle like 3 a.m. Dude, my mom's downstairs asleep. My little brother's in the room over.
Oh, jeez.
I can't even believe this.
Trying not to cause so much of a scene.
Yeah, so that was a wild one. Yeah, he had to tell me like calm down and stuff. But yeah, so I actually had a couple bad trips though when I was a little bit older, only off a small amount of mushrooms. So that's what kind of turned me off to psychedelics for a really long time.
Interesting.
I had trips that the last one was so bad, only off a small amount, and I went through this thing where I was like, it was so intense, and I thought I was just gonna be gone, bro. And when I popped out of it, it was like, yeah, maybe I'm not in the right mindset to do that for a while. So. Like I said, I microdosed a couple times recently. I'm talking like the smallest amount. Yeah. And it really did help out. I feel like they say it helps with depression and a few other things. So
nice. Trying
to be a little bit more open-minded to stuff like that. But yeah, Saturday night was fun on stage. So maybe it did help. Or maybe it was just going off. Either way.
One of those crazy, crazy vibes.
Speaking of what it's like to be on mushrooms, this is what we'll close it out. There's this dude that is in a wheelchair downtown. And for being a guy, he's in an electric wheelchair. But he always makes the illest costumes, bro. I'll have to see if I can send you the video so you can add it to the clip. But this guy, I remember seeing him last year, and he makes these like paper, crazy like elaborate costumes on his wheelchair. Yeah. So last year he was like rolling around, and he made it look like this big old tiki setup, and there was like a mariachi on the top of it, and he would dress up in character, so he looked like a luchador, and this guy would just roam around downtown in his electric wheelchair, and it was so dope. But I haven't seen him in a while. The other day I was going, and he was right in front of the courthouse, and he was dressed up like he was as like a mushroom, and his whole thing was like one of those Super Mario red mushrooms with the white dots. His whole wheelchair was like a huge one, and then he had a little mushroom costume on, and then he was shaking like another little mushroom.
Oh shit.
And I'm like, for a dude in a wheelchair, I don't know if he's making these, but he has the best outlook on life, and every time I see him, that shit brightens my day up. So whoever the dude is in the mushroom wheelchair, you're the shit, bro. You're the new New Mexico like Duke guy with like the Daisy Dukes.
I was just trying to see if I could even find something about it, but I don't see nothing.
Yeah, so I'll see if I can save the video from my Instagram story and send it to you because this dude is the best,
That's
bro.
That's crazy. Fuck yeah.
What it's like to be on mushrooms. We're gonna have to interview that guy.
Well, guys, you know what it is. This is actually going to be a short and sweet one right now. Just getting some dates out.
Yeah, you know what, guys? We are going to keep it short and sweet. This is our little intro episode. We're back on track. We had Steph Darnell on the last episode. We got Jess Wood coming up on the next episode, and I'm really excited for this one. Jess Wood is by far probably the most experienced comic in our scene, and as far as not only experience on all of these good scenes, she's been to New York, she's been to LA, Hollywood, she's performed at some of the best clubs. I think she has a story of being the first white female comic to perform at Def Comedy Jam.
Yeah,
she's dope. So we're gonna have fun with Jess Wood. She's raw, she's on filters. Be ready for some real shit. And if you guys want to check her out before, her Instagram's popping. She does lives almost every day. Check out, I think it's just at Jess Wood.
Get Wood
at Instagram. Super fun one. This one's gonna be dope. So looking forward to the next one. Guys, we got shows all week. Tomorrow we'll be at Founders. Tuesday we'll be at Juno.
There's also the Lizard Tail.
And yes. So the Lizard Tail open mic switched to anybody that's listening. For right now, there is a Sunday night open mic at Lizard Tail, but it's in the industrial area
on Columbia.
That's off Columbia, in between like Comanche and Candelaria, on the like right off the freeway. So you're gonna have to Google that one because it's in an area you'll have to find for sure.
It's a good
but it's a cool spot, good food, and then
clean.
Mondays, they swapped that one, so Mondays is now at Lizard Tail Knob Hill.
Yep.
So we got Lizard Tail Knob Hill. Right after we have Founders. Tuesday we got Juno.
Busy all week, guys.
Busy all week. Shows Friday and Saturday. Like I said, we're keeping this one nice and short, guys. We're gonna get back to the swing of things. Hope you all have a nice Sunday evening, and we are out of here. Yo.
CD-sized nipples.
CD-sized nipples. Beefy baseball boys, thick thighs. We got it all in this one chair. You never know what's happening on FiendCity Podcast with Young Ani.
Peace.
Yo. Episode 22. Thanks everyone for listening. Ani, let's get out of here, brother.
Yeah.
We out.